I used to believe my father didn't love me. Every morning before the sun rose, he would leave home with tired eyes and worn-out shoes. And every night he came back too late, too exhausted, too silent. As a little girl, I waited by the window for him. I wanted bedtime stories. I wanted hugs. I wanted a father who had time for me. But all I ever got was absence. Meanwhile, my mother was slowly dying in a hospital bed. The smell of medicine became part of my childhood. The sound of heart monitors replaced lullabies. And with every passing week, our home lost another piece of happiness. Then one rainy evening, my mother held my tiny hand for the last time, smiled weakly, and closed her eyes forever. That night, my father cried louder than I had ever heard a man cry before. After her death, everything fell apart. The hospital bills drowned us. The lights in our house were cut off. Our fridge stayed empty for days, and soon even the neighbors stopped visiting. Dad searched everywhere for work. He carried bags, cleaned floors, worked construction under the burning sun. But no matter how hard he tried, life kept beating him down. One afternoon while he was away, I found a beautiful white dress inside his old suitcase. It looked expensive, elegant, magical. For a moment, I thought Mom had sent it to me from heaven. I smiled for the first time in months. But the dress was too big, so with innocent little hands, I cut it carefully to fit my size. Then I wore it. I stood in front of the mirror, imagining my mother calling me beautiful. I couldn't wait for Dad to see me. But when he walked through the door, his face turned pale. His eyes widened in horror. "What did you do?" he screamed. I froze. He grabbed the ruined fabric from my hands and broke down in anger. For the first time in my life, my father looked at me like I had destroyed everything. I cried myself to sleep that night, and a few days later, he disappeared. No goodbye, no letter, nothing. Years passed, and slowly, I taught myself to hate him. I graduated alone, I survived alone, and eventually, I was getting married alone. On my wedding day, everyone smiled around me, but deep inside, there was still an empty chair in my heart. As I stood outside the church in my wedding gown, a homeless old man slowly approached me. His beard was dirty, his clothes torn, his hands trembling. Then he opened his arms for a hug. Instinctively, I stepped back. "Security!" I shouted. People stared as guards grabbed the old man and